Hey everyone, Mark Reddick here, and I have an R-rated presentation for you. It's R-rated for reality. I may say some things to offend you. I don't apologize right up front, but let's get it started, baby. I'm an affiliate of Empower Network, and I'm proud to be so. You can check out my blog, EmpowerNetworkCreatesLeaders.com. Empower Network creates leaders disguised as a business opportunity. And I did my homework before I got involved with Power Network, and I got to be honest with you, I spent just as much time listening to those making money as those complaining about those that couldn't make money or felt it was a scam and all the reasons why they felt it was. And at the end of the day, I decided to move on with the winners. The ones that got themselves educated are making some huge money. The ones that are wussies, that are complaining, that are blaming everybody except for themselves, think it's not. Well, if you think education is expensive, you should try stupidity. Most of us that are online are trying to make a living. Most of us a few years ago, when the internet wasn't here, were involved with traditional network marketing, trying to make a living. We would do whatever it would take. We would bug everybody we knew, our family and friends, and I'm guilty of that more than probably anybody that you know. I belong to that club that's called NFL, No Friends Left. And you know what? I still have the passion, probably more now than ever before, about the whole concept that teamwork, together, everyone achieves more. You know, below the blog that I wrote, I talked about birds are smarter than people because they've learned to work together as a group to achieve incredible things like Canadian geese. They can't get south on their own. They got to fly in a V-shaped formation, and what happens is the front birds, they flap their ass off while the back birds are kind of drafting along, but what are they doing when they're drafting? They're resting. And then little by little, they start to rotate because the birds up front, they need to go to the back and relax so they can draft. And the other birds that have been rested, they can get their ass paddling there. And that's how they can cover hundreds and thousands of miles as a team, yet they couldn't never make it as an individual. You know what's the other thing that's kind of cool about these birds? Boom, you shoot one. You don't kill it, it comes down and it's wounded. Two other birds come out of the pack, they come down and they hang out with you until you either die or get better, and then when another group comes by, they catch up and they hitchhike and they move on. People aren't like that. Even in the Bible of Jesus, you know, the guy's walking down the street and he sees the guy in the ditch and keeps on walking. That's the way people are. They're all individuals. They're all in for themselves. Well, the people that have really achieved have done it as a group. There's not any major corporation that did it with one person. They did it with hundreds of thousands of people. So let me continue on here with this whole concept about Empower Network and why I feel it's a legitimate company to help a lot of us change our lives. The first thing is it's education. Education on what to do and what not to do, and to become a success maybe for the first time ever in the world of direct sales, network marketing. Because no matter what you do, even if you own a restaurant, you're a bar owner, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're a dentist, we all need people to patronize us to be a success. So people spend money on radio, newspaper, television, websites. They do all of the things they think they need to do to be a success. Unfortunately, most of us, no matter what it is, we fail at it. We fail miserably. Why do you think we pay athletes the kind of money we do? There's only a very few amount, less than 1%, that ever achieve incredible goals. And a lot of them just go home licking their wounds. More than a lot of people. Businesses, I don't care what it is, more people are going to fail. So there's an income disclosure below this, and what's really cool about Empower Network is they want you to know right up front that your chances of success to the level of what you're going to hear about is not real. And it's not because of our product, it's not because of our education, it's because of the nature of the beast, which is you. The person that's not going to follow through, that's going to look for the excuses, family and friends are going to neg you out, something's going to block you from moving forward, and you're not going to do what it takes to be a success. Now, you may not want to hear it, but that's the flat out truth. Now, some people don't like the language of how people talk within Power Network, but the fact is, hard love is the truth. You know, I have a dear friend over in Cabo San Lucas, and he's seen me for many years be a failure. And you know what? He would get on my ass, and it's not because of the products that I was involved with, it's because of the lack of work to make any of those products a success. And I got to agree with him. I'm a dreamer. I don't follow through. I can create incredible ideas. I don't follow through. So I can watch these videos. I can get excited. I can relate to the people that I hear. So I'll give you my money, but then I don't follow through. Well, I got to tell you, I've hit rock bottom when it comes emotionally. My family and friends, they're sick and tired of me. I'm sick and tired of them. I've given up, and I don't like that. So I'm going to make a difference, and I'm going to follow through, and I found a company that's going to help me do it. And they're doing it with hard love and truth. So here's some of the complaints that people have about Empower Network. The leaders won't talk to you. You give them their money, and there's nobody there for you. Well, I am involved with Empower Network, and fortunately for me, I'm working with some really good people, and I haven't made any money yet, so I don't know if that's true with everyone because I'm happy with who I'm tied up with. But the truth is I understand that the leaders that are making huge money, that they have thousands of people in their organization, they got involved with Empower Network because they don't want to be on the phone 12, 15 hours a day. If you're one of the top network marketers and all these other companies out there, you ain't got a life. Now, I had a friend, I just didn't understand it. He said, there's not enough money in the world for me to get involved with a network marketing company. I didn't know what he meant until I started taking the training with Empower Network because I never understood the three-way calls, the phone calls, the constant involvement with the organization to make yourself a success. They great money, but they hate their life. They're actually no time in their life. Well, the concept with Empower Network is you work your ass off, you study for about 60 to 90 days, and then this blogging thing takes off, you start to develop some traffic, people start to buy, it starts to multiply, and all of a sudden, you ain't got to ever talk to anyone again because the videos, the sales trainers that have archived hundreds and hundreds of hours of incredible wealth of information are there for the people that want to learn without somebody personally being on the phone. Again, like I said, I'm lucky that I have a good immediate support team that I work with, but I would not blame them for a minute if they says, Mark, enough's enough. Don't call me back until you get to a certain level because I just don't have the time for you. I only have time for the people that are actually succeeding. And you know what? That's true. So don't get mad at me if you do get involved and I don't call you because honestly, I kind of like the idea that I don't have to. I kind of like the idea that you're going to click on that link below and you're going to sign up. Money's going to go direct into my account and I don't even have the clue who the hell you are. But you know what? If you take the training and you take the courses, why do you need to talk to me? You know, again, it's all about education. And the product that we offer is not just about Empower Network. The product is educating you how to sell and how to market and how to survive in any business environment because every business needs people to succeed. So the problem, what I find is that there's so many people out there that want to succeed, that Empower Network's education programs becoming the product itself. And is that a problem? Well, I was going to get into the app business where I was going to go ahead and sell apps to all these small to medium-sized businesses. And I was going to use my blog that Empower Network gives me to market the blog. Well, what I'm finding is that's going to be a complete waste of time comparable to the ease of just supplying you the tools that you need to market your own business. I mean, I haven't started the app business, so if I was already in the business, it would probably be a different story, and I would continue to market it. But I was just in a startup concept that I would do it. But if you already have a restaurant, you already have a bar, you already have a car dealership, you already have a real estate company, you're already in, you bought in. You now need to do whatever it takes to make that business a success. So you need to take some online courses so you can take responsibility and become a more success. So it wins both ways for us. Now, if you're watching this and you don't have a product, well, guess what? The product is educating other people that have a product to sell. And you can get paid very well for it. Now, I'm babbling on here, and I don't want to do this. But part of the training that I was told is I have to post videos every day. I have to write articles and post them on my blog every day. You know why? I don't have any money to buy leads. If I had money, I could pay as much as I think $5, maybe more, for a highly qualified lead that's looking for an opportunity. And if I was to spend $500 to $1,000 a month, that would produce enough people to sit in front of this video that I wouldn't have to do much more in the future. But right now, thank God, Empower Network, their education shows you how to generate the traffic, how to generate the leads without spending any money on leads. Blogging, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, some very basics, but yet very powerful tools to generate traffic so you can sell them whatever it is that you have to sell them. Now, some people say, well, blogging's free. Why are you paying Empower Network $25? It's not the blogging I'm paying for. It's the platform that they've developed that's already done so I don't have to think about it. And it's the education to teach me what to do and what not to do, and the ongoing education that they provide in the community of people that I'm now beginning to surround myself with that are nothing but a success. Or at least they want to be a success. And it's a breath of fresh air rather than to be around people that are whining and complaining, poor me, I need the government to feed me, I need the government to house me, I need the government to take care of my medical needs. Look where our world has become because we become dependent on someone else. And, you know, I'm not far from that if I don't change my ways. I'll end up being exactly where I don't want to be, and I don't want that in my life. And I'm sure that those, unfortunately, are there now. If they had a choice, they probably wouldn't want to be there either. Maybe not. But the truth of the matter is, ask people just for fun, would you like to make some money? How much money would you like to make? And then they're going to ask, what do I got to do? If it's legal, moral, and ethical, are you willing to roll up your sleeves and put in some sweat equity? Well, what is it? Well, I don't want to spend that much time. How can you make money without putting in time, without putting in effort? How can you do anything without getting educated? I mean, I look at what it costs to become a doctor or a lawyer or anything else for that matter of an expertise. It's not cheap. Education's very expensive. But I think I already said, if not, stupidity could cost a whole lot more. Your whole life can be exactly where it is. It'll stay there unless you make a change. Somebody said that the definition of insanity was continue to do the same thing and expect different results. Well, I probably might be classified insane because for the last 20 years I continued to talk to the same friends the same family members that constantly shot me down and didn't support me, didn't buy my products and services, even if the products and services was free and it saved them money. Oh, we're not interested. Well, thank God for the internet. Thank God for other people that are like-minded that want to make a difference, that if I learn to blog, if I learn to do these videos, if I learn to do what I need to do to become a success, then success cannot be denied. Now, I think I said earlier, if I didn't, the income disclosure, it's below this video as well. Most people are not going to succeed. Only the few will, but like in anything, that's the truth. Now, I hope you get mad and you prove me that you're one of the few. Click on that link. Give it a try. Join Empower Network. Become a leader disguised as a business opportunity. We'll see you at the top.